Okay, so we have unapologetically move on in a manner that does not acknowledge or express regret. And of course, we've got the Two of Swords. That's that decision that had to be made. And the Queen of Wands energy to do it in, which is creativity, be you, be authentic, passion, determination, build your kingdom with joy and boldness. Okay? So, what this all means is that they want you to move on unapologetically. Now, yesterday, when I said thank you to Ricky the raccoon and he exited out immediately at that point, Thunderbuck the cat came up and let me take a picture of him. So I put him on the thumbnail. So Ricky left unapologetically because he didn't have no regret. Okay? When you be authentic, just like me being authentic, I'm always live, I'm never edited. So sometimes the lighting is good, sometimes the lighting is bad, sometimes I'm in my robe, sometimes I'm even in my bathroom and I do videos, right? You know that. So that's just to show you that everything is live, authentic, real. If you were standing right here, right now, you'd be getting the exact thing that you're seeing. That's the kind of energy that I live in and I've always lived in. You get what you see. Okay? Now, the Queen of Wands energy, like I said, is to be authentic. Be you. But quit saying you're sorry when you do that. How many times do you say sorry in a day? Why don't you write it down? Because I don't usually say sorry, very rarely. And the reason I don't say sorry is because I'm not intentionally trying to hurt somebody's feelings. And if they get hurt, it's really on them. But everybody always says, oh, I'm sorry, when they see that they've hurt somebody's feelings. Okay? And that's really not the way to be. If I say something right now that triggers you, you can just click off. Okay? But if I say something to you and you write in the comment section, I didn't appreciate that remark, and then I say to you, oh, I'm sorry, and then I change it, do you see how I'm not being authentic? I'm just going with, oh, I hurt your feelings. So I don't want you to take that in a cold way or a harsh way, that I don't say I'm sorry, or that I don't think you should say you're sorry, but I think you should be you. Okay? So make that Two of Swords, make that move, and don't be apologetic. Don't regret it. Don't express regret. Even if the person is saying, oh, how can you do this to me? A job, how can you just quit on us? A spouse, how can you get a divorce? An animal, that's hard too, to have to give up animals or take in animals. I have animals outside, as you see, that I feed, and that was Thunderbuck yesterday. He's on the thumbnail, and I love him to death. But I can't bring him in my house. I have to love him from outside. Okay? I don't sit there and say, I'm sorry, unapologetically. So that's the energy right now, unapologetically. Okay? We've got a world mission to complete. Okay? And we really have to use our magic. And in order to use our magic, we really, really have to what? Be authentic. Be bold. Be joyful. This says build your kingdom Build your kingdom. Be joyful. Be boldness. Get that I'm sorry out of there. Start taking charge. Do you ever hear like a boss or a CEO say they're sorry? Okay, because they have a goal, they know what they want, and if their employees cannot keep up the pace, they get fired. That's the kind of attitude that the energy right now is soul world mission. It's soul world mission. And Jim says never apologize for things that you believe in, and it goes even deeper than that, It's just like I said to you, if I say something that triggers you and you tell me about it, oh, you hurt my feelings, and then I change because of your feelings, do you see how I'm not being authentic? Because you're hurt by something that I say, that's on you. That's something in you. You've got some kind of a problem. And we go through life always wanting to say, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And I'm just trying to get you guys out of that. Okay? Unapologetically move on. And yes, I love Led Zeppelin. Led Zeppelin's playing right now. Hi, Nick. Hi, Joe. I usually don't follow the chat, but I'm seeing a few of you. So hello, hello. Okay, so use your magic power. That's a song by Triumph. Use your magic power because we have a world mission that we want to complete. And the only thing I'm warning you about is that that decision that you're making is going to cause you to have to be unapologetic. And the towers are coming in. Now, I think you heard what I just said. The towers with an S. They're coming in because right now people have spiritual diseases. All right? The spiritual diseases are affecting the earth angels' missions. So we need to get these people out of our way. Imagine you're on that stairway to heaven and you're climbing it and people are pulling at your coattails, right? That was confirmation. People pulling at your coattails trying to drag you down with their spiritual diseases. Keep kicking them off unapologetically. Okay? Because you do have a mission. You see how that goes right with the world card. It's a special mission. It's like Mission Impossible, but it's mission possible. Because we can use our magic power. And yes, our DNA is being activated. Yes, you guys should be feeling more powerful every day. Every day you should be more powerful. Okay, we do have trolls, and I've already mentioned that. I already said that if you have somebody that you're hurting their feelings, tell them too bad, it's on you. Unless you're really doing something stupid, of course, I mean, I'm sure there's a time for I'm sorry somewhere. You deliberately go up and punch someone in the face, right? I mean, that's kind of stupid. And you were drunk at the time and you're really sorry. Well, whatever, that's a dumb example because you shouldn't even be drinking. But anyway, everybody's got their own vices, everybody's got their own problems. All I'm trying to get at is the energy says to be you, the Queen of Wands energy. Now we've got St. Michael and the Ten of Cups next. So we've got plenty of backup. Last night, St. Michael had to help me in Astro because somebody needed to go and somebody wouldn't go. So that person that St. Michael helped me with, right, ended up leaving with a scream. That's all I heard. The last thing I heard was a big scream. So this stuff is real. It really is. If you want your 10 of cups, if you want to climb that stairway to heaven, ask St. Michael to help you always. He helps me always. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just talk a little bit more because we've got the Ace of pattern, which is the Ace of Pentacles, right? And then we've got the Abundance card right after it. This is the biggest yes card in money. This is the biggest yes card in abundance. So if you keep kicking them people off of you, like should be verified, St. Louis, Missouri here, shut up, white lady, somebody like that, you just kick off, right? That's how you do it, right? And then you just remove them like that when you're climbing up your ladder. We just remove that. We don't need somebody saying, shut up, white lady, right? Because we're trying to read the energy. We're trying to figure out what our energy is right now. So we just kick them down and we continue to climb up our ladder because everything's a go. You see how his hand is just busting up there with that coin? Then the next card was abundance, financial, stability, right? And blessings. So it's not necessarily money. And the picture in the back is a castle. I love castles. And if I have to stay living here, I'd like to go back living in my castle. So there. Okay, so we're pretty much going to wrap it up. But what I want to tell you is that we have the success card again with the Six of Wands, and we have the Emperor card after that. So it's all green light go. You just heard the music stop, the CD stopped. The karmic debt that you're releasing, it's pretty much done, okay? Just like last night, we had that person from St. Louis, Missouri telling me to shut up, white lady, right? Well, that's like in Astro last night. We had to make somebody be removed, and the last words from her was a scream. So we're still cleaning up our karmic debt, but we have that power. This is a very powerful card. It's a Six of Wands card. It's a leadership. It's a success card, and it would no doubt be followed by the Emperor energy. Okay, there is a new beginning coming in, and all kinds of truth is coming in. This is the King of Swords. So your new beginning is all about truth. It's all about truth. And there's the castle again. You see the picture with the castle again? So Bianca and Divine Timing, glad you're here. The King of Swords and the castle. So when the truth comes out, when the new currency comes out, when everything comes out that's new and you get to do your project, you may want to come by me in the castle because I'm going to have a big one and we're all going to live in the castle together. If that's how it works out. We have to manifest. I want to say one more thing about manifesting. When I was in Wisconsin, and this was probably about 40 years ago, I was probably only around 19 years old, and I manifested California. I listened to Hotel California all the time. I listened to Led Zeppelin 4, which talks about going to California. And guess what? Here I live, right? So when I'm sitting there talking about castles, I don't think that's too far-fetched. I don't think that's too far-fetched at all. When the truth comes out, we'll be able to do what we want. Okay? And why a castle? Because a castle's big. A castle will fit lots and lots of people. A castle will keep out the enemy with its big walls. It's secluded. It's kind of like your own private spot. I've had many lifetimes in castles. Castles are cool. So hopefully I can go back to one that I used to live in a prior life because they are still around. So that's a little bit of my dreaming, but I have to watch what I dream for because, as I said, I used to listen to Hotel California and Led Zeppelin all the time, and now I'm living it. So watch what you ask for. So, anyways, I want to thank you guys. It's awesome energy, it's very creative. It's be you, be authentic. Now, the person that I deleted, okay, I don't normally even do that on my channel, but the person I deleted, telling the white lady to shut up, that's something that's racist and it's rude, right? So you could say, well, that person's just being authentic. Okay. And it's on me if my feelings get hurt, right? So I just took that person and I blocked them. I didn't feed into fighting with them. And if that person was to say sorry, that person probably doesn't mean it, because it sounds like they are pretty racial, right? And pretty rude. So therefore, the sorry don't even mean anything. You see what I'm saying? So my take on that would be, well, let's see it. You can come back on the channel and you can put good comments in, or you can not put any comments in and still listen. But see, being authentic, if that's really their authentic self, if that's really them, if that's really the way they are, that's good. Then that person's being authentic. But I don't have to deal with it. Remember the curtails? Push them off. Keep on moving. Queen of questing. Look at all the purple. Purple's the color today. Thank you, Bianca, for the purple hearts. Yeah, lots of purple. So just be unapologetic and stay you. And the Tower and the Two of Swords, right? And the Two of Swords had the pentacle on the end, right? And the Ace of Pentacles came up, and the Abundance card came up. So what I'm seeing is you have to make a decision. Confirmation. You have to make a decision that you need to be unapologetic for and just move forward. Okay, I think you get what I'm saying. All right, that's the energy. I want to thank everybody for listening. I am Miss Mystic.